Hey, so when I first read about the law of attraction, I was intrigued, but not sure how to make that work in practice. But then I came across this amazing book by Benjamin Hardy called Personality is Not Permanent, and it opened up my mind. Then I read a few more books on this topic, and today I will give you a very simple step-by-step process to reprogram your personality, design your life, and become the person you choose to be. Because as George Bernard Shaw said, life is not about finding yourself, it is about creating yourself. So let's get going. Hey everyone, this is Chetna and you're watching ChetChat. It's a Friday today. Remember the time you took a personality test and concluded that you were an introvert or you were judgmental? Did you try taking the same personality test a few years later, only to find out that you got an entirely different result? Your personality has changed so much since the past 5 years, and it will continue to change in the future as well. So let's learn how to rewrite our story, how to become the person we choose to be. But what exactly is personality? Benjamin Hardy defines personality as a set of consistent behaviors and attitudes. Personality, he says, comes from our identity, what we think of ourselves as. So if you think of yourself as a gamer or a writer, you might change your hairstyle, your sleeping routines, the people you hang out with, and also the way you talk, in line with a gamer or a writer's personality. One time, students at a California elementary school were given a disguised IQ test in a study. The researchers found that when the teachers believed in the children and expected good performance from them, the children performed very well. By the same token, when teachers expected a lower performance from the children's performance was also diminished. We ourselves have experienced this many times, that when a teacher, a mentor, or a parent believes in us, we deliver 110% output with joy. This is called the Pygmalion effect. Benjamin Hardy interestingly uses the same psychology to suggest that the first step to reprogram your personality is to focus on your future goal. Imagine your future self. Visualize the identity of the person you want to become and distinguish that from your current self. Recognize that they are not the same person. Write down in detail the identity of the person you wish to be. Suppose you want to become a billionaire entrepreneur. Write each of the details down. What type of business, what type of attitudes, what type of skills, confidence, knowledge, and risk-taking ability would this future self require? Shape a narrative around your future self. Tell everyone your future story, like it is going to happen. Most times when you ask people to talk about themselves, you will find them talking about their past. How about you talk about who you are going to become? Once you start doing this, you have committed yourself to this goal, to this identity, to becoming the person you choose to be. Before we move forward, I want you to make that commitment right now in the comment section. Tell me about your future self. Tell me who you want to become. Okay, but there's one problem here. We may be wearing a dirty old shirt. Well, not literally. We may have been told that we are ugly, overweight, not good at math, or just not good enough. That is a dirty old shirt that we are still wearing. Now, recognize that this is a shirt that someone else has put on you. It is not you. Remove the dirty old shirt. Put on a brand new shirt which says, I am confident and I love myself. Use positive self-talk to first reprogram your inner beliefs. Until we remove our old shirts, we cannot become a new person. Now write down in the comment section 2 things. 1. What old shirt do I need to take off? And 2. What new shirt do I need to put on? Let go of your past self and focus on your future self. Elon Musk keeps saying that he wants to live out the end of his life on Mars. Who knows that he might really end up there? Make a public declaration about your future self and believe in it deeply. Now comes step number 2, deliberate practice. Once we have created an identity, say we want to become a tennis player like Roger Federer. Now we need to work, practice and compete at a level that matches the level of Roger Federer. What distractions would Roger Federer have said no to? What number of hours and degree of obsession would he have demonstrated towards his career? We need to do the same. In his book, The Art of Learning, Josh Waitzkin explains how a well thought out, principled approach to learning is what separates success from failure. Start engaging in important activities, internships, practice, or courses that will help you reach your future self. Start writing every day. Intern with a doctor. Get a chess coach. Do whatever it takes. Step number 3, consistency is key. Remember that the old shirt might come back in a few days. We need to remove the old shirt every morning and put on a new one deliberately till we are permanently wearing our new shirt. We spoke about deliberate practice, and now this is about doing what you need to do consistently. So I try going to the gym and eating healthy at least 4 to 5 times a week, even when I'm traveling. Very soon, this self-signaling shapes my identity. I am a fitness-conscious person. People think of me like that, and so do I. And this identity now creates its own kind of pressure on me to ensure that I remain fit and healthy. Robert Cialdini, in his book Influence, says, once people make a decision, take a stand, or perform an action, they will face an interpersonal pressure to behave in a consistent manner with what they have said or done previously. What is that one thing you do consistently, and what is your identity? I'm waiting to find out in the comment section. Step 4, make changes. Mel Robbins, an American lawyer, television host, author, and motivational speaker, says that most people are not obsessed with their goals because they don't believe they are worthy of it. It is easy to dream about what you want, but in between where you are and what you want, there is a tremendous amount of stuff you got to change and do. Remember that your future self, your identity, your future personality is different from your present self. Intentional change is emotionally tiring. It doesn't exactly feel good, and we have a tendency to go right back into our comfort zone. But huge changes can happen only through huge changes. And finally, step number 5, design your environment. Your inputs determine your outputs. You want to change your personality? Change what you read, what you watch, and who you hang out with. Design your environment to shape your future personality. According to Peter Diamandis, futurist, author, and founder of X Prize, we need a massively transformative purpose. You choose your purpose. You invest in yourself. You shout from rooftops. You change yourself and your life for it. And you improve the world through it. All you Potterheads will remember that the Sorting Hat had first put Harry Potter into Slytherin, but Harry wanted to be in Gryffindor. Then Dumbledore explained to Harry that it is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. You can become who you choose to be. You just need to believe that. As French novelist Marcel Proust said, the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. And I do hope this helps you becoming the person you choose to be. So press that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it. See you next Friday, and happy learning.